Okay, this is a diagram from Arthur Powell's book called The Causal Body, and it describes the three outpourings. This is the first outpouring where it just kind of goes through all the planes and probably just stimulates all the substance from a previous solar system. The second outpouring is where the involutionary arc begins, and then it goes into the evolutionary arc. And here we're humans at this point, and the topic, the question at hand is about the spirit of the earth, which is on the involutionary arc, and it's a planetary element. So I would suppose that it's probably somewhere higher than the human state on the involutionary arc. And it is my belief that that means that it has to go further down this path until it reaches the point where it begins to evolve. So anything on the involutionary arc it has to eventually reach a point where it's going to evolve. And it does that by just complete disintegration. So a planetary, like the spirit of the earth, which I'm guessing has to be somewhere up here, it has a long way to go, because it has to, down here we've got the first elemental kingdom, the second elemental kingdom, the third elemental kingdom, and then the mineral kingdom, which is the beginning of the evolutionary process. The spirit of the earth is way up here, and it's a mindless entity that is it's an antagonistic force against evolution. So it has to completely disintegrate down, it becomes a bunch of atoms, and then it goes into an evolutionary process. Similarly, the lunar petries are also involutionary entities, and they have to also eventually reach a point where they're evolving. And that's only going to happen when they reach this atomic state where they've completely disintegrated, and then they, from an atomic point, they go into the mineral state, and then the vegetable, and then the animal, and then the human, and then the superhuman. So that's my question about the spirit of the earth. I'm guessing that it probably exists somewhere higher than a human being, which is over here on the involutionary arc, which would be somewhere in here, which I guess begs the question, a planetary consciousness on the evolutionary arc would have to be above the human, but where would it be? Would it be in the Buddhic or the Atmic plane? I don't know. These are questions that I'm asking.